Hello and welcome to the Youth Podcast.
Perfect timing.
I'm
How are you?
Halo. We have Dark.
Hi.
There you go. Gojo
Hello.
and Devil.
Yo.
What are we talking about today, lads?
Just fucking spitball it. Fuck it. No topics. Off the cuff. How you doing? How you living? What you playing?
We're doing it live. Or not live, as it were.
Well, I went shopping yesterday, finally. So I have food in the house now.
That's a thing. Did you catch the Rona?
What an exciting conversation topic.
I know,
that
right?
is.
I mean, okay.
Do you think we're like 80 years old? Do you think we're like 80 years old in a nursing home going, so what did you do yesterday? Oh, I went shopping. Oh, lovely, dear. Lovely. What did you get? Did you find any good deals? Like, who the fuck do you think we are?
He was showing us his collection of snacks earlier.
Right off the bat.
We were comparing our snack collections. Who's got the best snacks? I think I pretty clearly demonstrated superiority there.
He used his kitchen.
I've got
which
the
is
best fucking snack right here. Sorry.
Jesus.
That's getting clipped. Anyway.
Oh. Anyway, fucking.
So about that shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone else do the thing where you go shopping and then you just run out of food and you don't want to go, and then you've got like 2 options to eat left. You've got like this old banana and some ramen, and you're like, just no.
No, I mean, I work at a grocery store, so I just go and buy more food.
Same. What?
And Gojo doesn't go shopping.
Go just kind of
This is
like
true.
confined to his room.
Well, I guess I'm all alone. The only one that procrastinates going shopping forever until I have no food.
That's a weird procrastination, though. Shopping, like,
I hate
it's kind
shopping.
of essential, you know.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Why
would you procrastinate food?
Let me tell you,
Okay,
people
well, then you
do
run out
believe
of-
it's essential. Unfortunately.
You run out of food and then you start going out to eat, and then you like guilt yourself because you're spending money, or I do because I'm spending money on things that aren't like, you just get way cheaper food if you just go shopping. But I don't want to go shopping, so I go out to eat instead. And then I like slowly build up this overwhelming pile of self guilt, and then eventually I just go until I just can't take it anymore, and then I just go shopping.
It's called Instacart, fam.
Like,
Yeah,
do you do
that's a
this
thing.
like every time? Is it like once a month you do this, or
Pretty
like
much.
Fam, it's called
there's something
Instacart.
wrong with you, brother?
Yeah.
If you don't want to go shopping, just have someone else do it for you and deliver the shit to your house. Like,
True.
So, surely you can send Star to do it. That's what the
Amazon.
one at the house is meant to do, right?
fucking hell.
Wait. Are we?
Sorry.
Wait. So that's Star, or I thought that was Halo?
No. Star is Halo's wife in that situation.
Are you sure?
Do you not remember? Do you not remember when we went onto Halo's stream and I was like, Star's complaining that he's being a bad husband? And
I
then
mean-
Halo was like, oh, what am I doing wrong, my dear?
There is that.
Jesus fuck.
I can find you that Twitch.
I've lost track of the meme at this point.
I'm doing it. I'm fine.
we shouldn't enforce gender roles. It's bad practice.
Yeah, it's 2020. People can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
I
it's
completely
fucking
agree.
non-binary day.
If Star wants to be the man of the house, then he can.
I completely agree.
We just have a whiteboard where we keep shopping lists.
I
shit.
too am
Whoever
a
goes shopping
feminist.
grabs everything.
Why's it got to be a whiteboard?
Wow. Wow.
Like,
Oh, sorry, it's too topical.
Devil, is that allowed?
fam.
I say it all of the time, boys. I am a feminist, you know. I believe a woman can make me a sandwich wherever she wants. It doesn't have to be the kitchen.
Fam. Also, I know
That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke for anyone
No.
out there. That is a
No,
joke.
those are his
I do not
actual
believe
views.
that.
You
I
should
do
hear
not
him when he's
believe
not
that.
on camera. He fucking
prefer-
goes in.
I prefer making my own sandwiches. Devil, stop trying to out me like this. It's not true.
Oh no, ladies, you should hear when he's
No.
not fucking on camera. He goes in, like I said, he fucking said, her body, my choice.
Fam, those words have never come out of my mouth. What do you mean? You can't be doing me this wrong, fam.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
cut,
Gojo,
cut that whole
it's been said
section.
now. Context doesn't matter. You're going to prison, my dude.
This is the internet. I am already apparently
Yeah.
guilty.
We've got some clips from us playing Cards Against Humanity and shit like that would just. We all have a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh, Goddamn. All right, well, apparently Halo's been shopping. Gojo's a womanizer. How about you, Dark? What you been up to?
Streaming. That's about it.
You
My
actually
days
have
have
started
literally
streaming
been.
lately.
Wait, you actually stream? What? Hello?
I do, right?
Have you
I know,
not?
right? No, my days have literally been like get up, go to work, come home, either work on the stream or work on the podcast. That's it.
How many hours a week have you been streaming?
Not that many. Like twice a week, 3 hours, 4 hours each time.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Boys, I found it.
7 or 8, 6, 7 hours, somewhere in there a week. You found it.
Oh no, I got it wrong. Star's the husband.
Oh, so see, we were right all along.
Star's the husband.
I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
The meme has gone too far.
Yeah. As for me, I've just been playing a shit ton of Catherine full body. Damn, that game is fun.
That's the
What is it?
dumbest game name I've ever heard.
It really
Is this,
is.
is this another mobile
Sounds
game?
like a
you spent
hentai
$100
game.
on?
It's not a mobile game. Okay, so Catherine came out in the 360 era. Game has
So you have spent $100 on that?
no.
Okay, that's a start.
It came out in the 360 era. It is technically speaking, the game started out as a tech demo to show off the new engine for Persona 5, and people just back at E3 years ago, and people loved it so much that they thought it was Atlas's next game, and so they just said, "Fuck it, we'll just turn it into a game," and that became Catherine. It's about a dude who cheats on his girlfriend and has to basically go through nightmares not once a week, but every night for a week in order to basically gain control of his future. It is an anime game. It's from Atlas, the Persona.
Weeb game.
It was of course an anime.
Yeah, we
game.
just
Knew that
assumed.
much.
That was assumed. I
Yeah.
wasn't even questioning that, Devil. I'll be honest.
But it's fun. And then Catherine Full Body is just they added some more content to the game, and then they put it on the Switch.
So like the
And
whole
it's
body, not just like.
Well, it's called Full Body in reference to because in the game the gameplay loop is essentially go to a bar, drink with your friends, talk to people, go to bed, and then play through the nightmare sections, which are puzzle based, and it's kind of like Hubert. Remember Hubert? Anyone?
So what you're saying is you're playing a social life, the game.
I mean, it has life simmy aspects, but it's not full on like a life sim.
Okay, we can blame it on quarantine now.
You're not wrong.
Sure.
I blame a lot of things on quarantine. It's great.
That's a fun game. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm about to beat it. I'm on the precipice of beating it. I was trying to beat it for the podcast, but I didn't.
Yeah, we wouldn't allow it. You
And
know
you're
what,
right,
with the
I thought-
camera and all.
I mean, the Switch is right here. I literally could just grab it and start playing while I'm doing the pod, but that might be rude.
What do you mean might be?
Whoa. I don't like how you
like-
said that and the look on your
That-
face when you said it.
That would be rude.
I mean, I'm the headphones are. I can still hear. It's I just probably wouldn't be very engaging.
You have to engage. You have to engage with the camera.
I know, which is why
Just
I'm not going
look
to
at
do
the
it.
camera every now and then. Just
Fam.
not stare in a weird way, but just give it a little look every now and then.
Yes.
Look around the screen and then just a little look to the camera. For the people on YouTube, of course, there are people listening on other
Are
platforms.
there?
And
It's
shit,
actually uploaded and hosted.
in which case, it'll be a bit weird.
The Dark. How have you liked streaming?
It's
Like, you just kinda-
fantastic. When people show up, except for the guy that showed up last night, it's and I'm not even upset about it. It was hilarious. This guy shows up and he's like, "So, what game is this?" And the only way he would have found me right now is if he searched for the game. So he's like, "What game is this?"
It
And
could have
I'm
been a follower.
And I was in the middle of it wasn't a follower. I was in the middle of a stage, and he's just he was talking to Shock and George in chat, and he's like, "What game is this?" And they're like, "Oh, it's Dirt Rally 2." And he's like, "Oh, okay, it looks kind of boring. Why is he using a wheel?" "Oh, because it's a sim game." "Oh, okay. How much one of those cost?" "I don't know, like $100 to $1,000, depends." He's like, "Okay, it looks kind of boring. I'm gonna leave now." He says all of this in chat. He's like, "This looks kind of boring. I'm gonna leave now." So he leaves, and then he comes back 30 minutes later, and he's like, "Okay, I'm back now. Not gonna lie, this was really boring. I'm gonna leave again." He just leaves.
Dude knows what he wants.
It was the highlight
There
of
are-
my night.
There are things that let you randomly pick a streamer that has under however many viewers from any game. It could have been
That's the
something like
thing, I
that.
guess.
I found your stream off of. Yeah.
He might follow me. I have no idea.
Oh, probably more likely a follower.
I have
But it's fun, isn't
sorry.
it?
It is
Oh,
fun.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have since we all sort of like produce content somewhere or another, like we all stream to one degree, devil.
To one degree.
Working on
streaming.
it.
Like the three of us stream pretty consistently. Like I produce, well, not produce. I kind of do YouTube on the side, trying to step that up a bit. And Halo, you know, take 700 fucking years to make one YouTube video.
Yeah.
True.
Like what fucking what am I trying to say? Our thoughts on content production, like what sort of level do you want to go to? Like, how do you push yourself for producing content and shit? You know.
First off, I just want to say you have the content part now, just not the creation. Secondly, I really don't know, to be honest. Like, I just kind of consistently improve things. And I figure I'll just keep improving things until something inevitably works.
Yeah, I kind of had to take this from a backwards approach. Like I would try to way over perfect things, and it would just cripple me because I would want to make everything perfect. I still sort of have that, but I think just starting streaming helped a lot because now it's you just do it. I've also it's been good and bad because I started streaming like a lot less days in the last few weeks just because I don't know, just haven't felt great. But this last Monday I had a day where like no host, no nothing. Peaked at like what was I think 45 viewers, and then it was like 20 to 30 like through the whole stream.
No,
It was like a 7-8 hour stream. What's that?
It was higher than that. I think I
It's
saw
like
it
20
at least 50 something at one point.
But yeah, but it was like no host, no nothing, and just streaming, and people showed up and watched, and it was super cool. And it's like that. It's just so much fun. It like motivates you to keep making content, keep streaming it. For me, I think I don't really know what I want to do. I've got a lot of ideas, but it's hard to just start something. I don't know if anyone else has that, like where you can like make ideas, this would be cool, and then you actually have to just start doing it. That's the hard part.
My thing with
Once
that,
you're there and doing it, once you're working on it, then it's easy. But
yeah, my thing with that was for the longest time I really wanted to stream sim racing, but I never could bring myself to do it because I didn't really know what content I wanted to make. And then one day I was just like, you know what? Nope, I'm doing it. And I just started like, I think I was racing against like AI and Project Cars, and it actually kind of worked out. So
Can I just say
did
as
it.
well, that was after months of you saying, I want to do it, and then me
Yeah.
going, just do it. Oh,
Yeah,
but I don't know what. Just do it. Oh, but I don't know what I want to do. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Get into the flow of it, and then just go from there.
It works.
Because what I found was when I first started, I was just like, right, I'm just gonna play tanks. People can come if they want. If they think I'm entertaining, they'll follow me and whatever. At this point, I'm now like, I want to entertain these people in a certain kind of way, if that makes sense. So what I've learned is people that come and watch me want to watch me suffer.
Yeah.
They enjoy watching me do dumb shit and like stupid shit and watching me suffer because of it. So like I've found like challenges seem to be pretty engaging for people. So like tank requests and like stupid fucking loadouts and random shit like that. So the challenges is my main staple at the moment to try and draw more people in, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I think you just got to find your own flow, really. What works for you.
Yeah, that's my
I mean,
thing.
definitely.
That's my thing now. I'm just kind of doing whatever, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't really have any kind of mainline content, which probably isn't good. But there's just
I think,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely on the just start doing stuff. I think growing a stream on Twitch is really hard. That's why I want to start doing more YouTube videos. And I'm actually going to. I uploaded one that's like there's progress, and I've got a lot of work done on another. But I like doing coaching content, but it's I haven't really decided. Mostly, it's just been gameplay of Legends of Runeterra and stuff, just playing, trying out stuff in the meta. But I think it could be fun to try to do some other types of videos. Like we have fun playing random games, and I think we could like edit those clips and stuff and make it into some entertaining content. It's just,
I tried that once.
Yeah, you need to actually finish it.
It's so much work.
It really is.
But yeah, you can't grow on Twitch. You really just growing on Twitch is impossible. You have to grow somewhere else and then bring that audience to Twitch.
Yeah, because the more viewers you have on Twitch, the more people will actually see you.
And that's kind
Like
of
if you're at the point where if you're at 20, 30, 40 viewers average, then yeah, you can sort of grow on Twitch, but it's not going to be fast.
no. And that's
If
kind of
you
my
wanna-
thing right now is like Twitch is the only platform. Oh, hello. How you doing? You just the little hand wave. Oh, I love it. Anyway, Twitch is the only platform where it's like if you
Forget
want
her, she has a short memory.
Jeez. If you want to grow on Twitch, right? You're expected to just sit down and just like you have to just pretend there's an audience even when there isn't. And it's really weird. Like if you imagine somebody giving a presentation and just walking up to an empty stage and giving the presentation and being like, "Okay, I'll
I mean, that's how you
come back for the
practice
next
giving a
one."
presentation, right? Like you have to actually, mock do it.
But yeah, like it's so hard to do when there's no like interaction,
It is.
which then hurts your growth even more because then nobody's going to stay if they do come. So you have to go somewhere
find
else
that-
and bring people there so there is people there when you stream.
I find that it's good to just do commentary about like what you're doing, because that's not dependent on any chat interaction, right? You say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm thinking, it's definitely takes practice, and I'm not great at it, but I've gotten better. Like it's a skill you can learn to just be talking about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Jokes about the game you're playing. Something happens, there's all sorts of stuff you can be talking about that doesn't require any sort of chat interaction. And I think learning to do that is definitely difficult, but it's a learnable skill, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like I kind of before I started streaming, I was like, right, I'm just going to talk to myself as I'm playing, just be like what I'm doing, what I'm looking at, kind of thing, like you said, and just sort of like spoke to myself, as it were. But I had the webcam set up. I didn't have it on or anything. I was just like sort of looking at it every now and then, just talking what I was doing and stuff. And then it just kind of improves the more you do it, as with anything. But
I think there's also a big thing of like what you do almost doesn't really matter when it comes to Twitch. Like if you pick any game, right? And you look at like some of the top streamers that are streaming it and a bunch of people who have literally nobody in their channel. You'll see a lot of people with literally nobody that are actually pretty good at it, and you'll see a lot of people at the top who almost never even speak. And
But I think people watch streams for different reasons, and a
Yeah.
lot of the people, at least for a lot of the games, I don't know how much it is with sim racing. A lot of the people who are at the top who don't speak, they can get away with that because they're just really fucking good at the game. If you're taking a game like, I don't know, League of Legends or Legends of Runeterra, Hearthstone, I don't know, any kind of game like that where there's a lot of skill to it. Even Overwatch, Siege. I mean, pick anything, any of those games. There's people watch streams for different reasons. Some people watch a stream because the streamer is like really engaging and talks with chat a bunch. Some people watch a stream because the streamer is just good at the game. Some people watch streams just because there's like a chill, relaxing environment. Some people watch a stream just because there's all kinds of different reasons that play into each other. And so like kind of learning where you fit on that, like what are your strengths? Like for me, I can be funny, but I'm not like, that's not a big strength of mine. It's not like I'm not like Tyler One or someone like Mumu who can just play something and just be entertaining just because of who they are. It's like for me, like what I can do, the way I see it is like I can pick up a game and learn it really quickly, or I can explain things in a coaching manner, or I can do decent commentary for that sort of things. And so I try to like play to that. At least that's the way I look at it. Towards like, pick a game that's like a strategy game that I enjoy, that can commentate on, and I think like finding what you try, people like when you're trying to stream, find something you do well or a decent at, and then try to focus on that, right?
I agree. And I agree with you. Like, that's where your autism comes in. You're ridiculously good at any fucking game you pick
seriously,
up.
Okay, that's
It's,
okay.
I'm not going to lie, it's so frustrating. You're just like, oh, we're just playing this. All right.
You give me
Never
too
played
much
it
credit.
before. And then you're just like some fucking god. And everyone's just like, huh? What? And you're just like fucking bombing through. And it's like, okay, Halo's just doing Halo.
You
Yeah,
give
you
me
see
too
to
much
some.
credit.
we really
Not
don't.
that good.
We're not. You are ridiculous. But yeah, like that I think that's what's really helped you grow on Twitch is, you know your style. So you just run with it the whole way through, and people are just drawn to it because people want to learn, you know. Especially with a game like that because it's fairly new, right?
Yeah.
So people want to learn and figure out the game, and then you being able to pick it up quickly and be able to, you know, do the coaching part of it is really helpful for a lot of people. So, you know, they'll stick around and they'll watch because they want to know what's going on. And then you can be funny, like you said, so you can entertain them along the way. So it's not just a boring fucking coaching session. You can have a laugh too.
But talking about like being funny on a stream, I'm not ever gonna be as funny just doing random shit in something like tanks as you are. It's just not, you know, like it's why I wish you'd stream more, because you stream like once a week. If you did it like every day, you know, or a few times a week or more, you know, you could help because you get decent numbers. It's just
Yeah, I just don't stream much. Yeah. I do want to. I want to at least do 2 days a week, but yeah, I still don't think I know what my thing is. Same with Dark. Like,
Yeah.
I think me and Dark don't know what our niche is, what we bring to a stream.
Yeah, right now I'm just pillaging Halo and Gojo's viewers, to be honest. I mean, most of them are.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's kind of cool though, because like you can't. Our streams aren't big. We're not, but like we have a little, little groups that.
Our streams aren't big, says the person with the 1,000-person raid.
Okay, that's not my stream. That's somebody else's.
No, that was yours.
Almost 700 followers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, but like that was somebody rated me, right? Like that wasn't
Multiple
me
times.
that had a big streams.
At this point, you get a several hundred-person raid, and people are like, "Oh, okay, it's another Tuesday."
645 followers.
I got like 47. I count.
Yeah, but I've also been streaming since like the beginning of the year, or February actually.
297.
But you stream once a week.
Yeah, I did start streaming 2 years ago, but I did have a year break where I was.
Yeah, like you had a year break. Like for what it is, for once a year, like that's fucking good. It really is for once a week, you know.
Of course, Dark's right. Of course, he knows. 47.
You know what's
we're
funny
leaving one person out here in this whole conversation. We're leaving one person out.
He's going to be the easiest to balance this podcast. Let me say that right now. He spoke.
You all stream, and it's like, I mean, I started streaming, ran into some problems. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna build the new PC, then I'll start back. I built the new PC. I do want to start back streaming, and I know exactly what I want to stream.
Do it.
I'm just missing one component. Once I get
you're not.
Component, I'll start back.
No, you're not.
What are you missing?
You'll say that for the next 2 years, and then you'll never start doing it.
What component are you missing?
Literally just a control, because I want to stream fighting games. Like that's my favorite genre of game. So you kind of need a controller to play fighting games. I mean, you can play it on mouse and keyboard, but
tell them why you're missing a controller.
I just don't. I have one, but like, okay, so I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox. I have an Xbox, but the controller's busted for it, and so I need to get a new one. I was originally using my PS3 controller and a piece of software that would trick my PC into thinking that my 360 controller, that my PS3 controller was a 360 controller, because 360 controller worked on PC. For some reason, I can't get that program to work anymore. And
so your solution is to just buy a new controller.
Yeah.
I don't think that's quite the solution you're looking for.
I've tried everything I can think of to get that program to work. If I get it to work, it'd be great.
You can get an Xbox controller on Amazon for like $20.
I know.
Just do it.
I'm going to do that.
They're not expensive.
Oh no, they're not. I'm going to do it.
Or just don't stream a fighting game.
I could not stream a fighting game, but I want to. That's the thing I want to do, and that's the thing I think I would get the most enjoyment out of. It's like that and like Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is more of like, that's more of like just showing off the progression of like, here's like what a fresh Monster Hunter kind of look like. Now let's go all the way to the fucking DLC.
I'll go ahead and say this, your first like 50 streams might as well be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like tests?
Pretty much. Especially when
I know that. But it's just
so many days when I was starting streaming, there's just nobody, you know.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, there's nobody there. I looked over last night, and I had started a stage in Dirt Rally, and I look over and I had the wrong scene selected, and so the game was in this tiny little window in the corner. It's like, I can't fix it now. It's gonna have to wait.
Oh, no, I know it's not gonna be anyone there. Back when I first started streaming, back when I was doing like Hades, it was like there was no one watching except for like you three, and that was it. Like,
I don't even get you three, so
That's not true.
I throw up your stream every single time I see it.
When I'm awake, I'm there, you motherfucker.
You are. And Jurjay is always there. Shout out to Jurjay.
George is always there. I don't know how that man does it.
I really don't.
Like I said, it's literally like you three and Shock and Star. Like that's it. Like I know there's not gonna be anyone there. It's just I just want to stream fight because it's the thing I think I get the most enjoyment out of.
One thing I picked up early on from when I started, and what gave me quite a lot of initial growth, like especially to affiliate and like the first 100 followers, was being in other people's streams.
Yeah.
Just getting to know other people, just being in their streams, and then they'll be like, "Oh, do you stream as well?" And then you're like, "Oh, yeah, every now and then," just like a small little thing.
And
then you can build from there.
No, it's true. Networking is super important, like, especially like being in people's chats, talking with them, sort of learning, playing against people in the community, like hosting them, kind of building that repertoire.
Well, like even
you can't just go in there. You can't just go in there and be like, "Yo, I stream, by the way."
I know.
You got to build it first,
Oh no, I know not to do that. Just to, like jump into someone's stream and like start self-promoting. Like, no, that's just tacky.
Yeah, that's pretty much where all of my viewers have come from. Like Jurjay came from Halo's stream, and had I not been in his chat, he wouldn't have known me. I got hosted by one of Gojo's friends, who I've never even spoken to, but I guess he saw me in his chat at some point. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's because I shout you out quite a bit.
You do.
You do.
So he probably picked up on it from there, and was like, "All right, I'll give him a follow," or from Twitter or whatever. Because
back when I was streaming Hades, I gained like I want to say like 2 followers. I don't know where they came from. I'm going to assume
4 followers at the moment.
I'm going to assume 4. I know you 3 make up that, and one was a random.
Who said I was following you?
I was gonna say someone here isn't, because I know I was first. Then it was.
I didn't even.
Then it
I'm
was
pretty
Shock.
sure I have
Then
you
it was Star. So one of you two isn't.
I know I am, unfortunately.
Maybe I'm not. I'm pretty sure.
I say this because
unfortunately,
I say this because for the longest time
I know why he's saying it, because for the longest time I didn't watch his stream. I know I gave him. I was that friend. I gave emotional support.
Emotional support, he says. Thoughts and prayers.
You've come into my streams once, Devil.
I've come to your stream a couple times. The stream I've probably, of the 3 of you that stream, I could prop in order. Dark is at the bottom, then Halo, then Gojo.
He's not wrong.
I've been in Halo streams. I've been in Gojo streams the most.
I'm honored.
And I've been the only reason I'm not in Halo streams, in all honesty, because Halo's normally streaming. I'm at work, so I can't like watch him.
That is a big problem too, because like that's why it's hard for me to watch like Dark streams, because you stream on some of the same days I generally do.
Yeah.
And then Devil, like you mentioned, you streamed a while ago, but I just never knew, because I was at work.
Yeah, that was another thing. We literally didn't know you were, because you didn't have it linked to Discord or anything, so we just had no idea you existed. When even your friends don't know you're streaming, you have a problem.
Yeah, because I didn't know you ever streamed until like a couple weeks ago, when we were just talking about it, I think with the podcast, or before, maybe it was a conversation.
This was a random conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I've jumped into Gojo stream the most, and Halo's the second most, and Dark the least. I tend to keep Darks open. I'm better at it now. Darks, I'll keep it open and just kind of throw them.
Yeah, I've noticed I will occasionally have like 9 viewers and no chat. It's great.
Yeah.
The Halo stream I jumped. Like the last time I think I jumped in the Halo stream, it was literally like a Thursday night. I was at work and like everything was done. So I was just sitting around, and I got on Twitch and was like, "Where's Max streaming?" Max is a streamer I watch. He's a bigger streamer. And I saw Halo stream. I was like, fuck it. And jumped into Halo stream and started talking to Halo. And,
yeah, that was cool. I remember.
You know.
Just,
looking at some of the topics
at work, on the clock. Hey, I think I'm going to watch some Twitch streams. That'd be good.
It was Thursday. Like, everything was...
Meanwhile, I roll in. Hey, is everything done? Nah, we've been swamped all night, man.
Everything... Well, no, it was like Thursday night, which is backstock night. Everything was done. Store was conditioned. Had nothing to do. And it was just like, I guess I'll just watch some Twitch. And jumped into Halo stream and just started chatting with Halo.
Dark looks so upset. He looks so
Back
upset.
when Dark was on Night Crew, he was dying. All right.
Oh,
like,
I
his
hated it.
Night Crew experience and my Night Crew experience are somewhat different. I was having a lot better than Dark had.
I hate it.
It's
I
still a
hate
pain in the ass, but of the two situations, I would rather be in my Night Crew situation than Dark's. His was brutal.
I want to be back on Night Crew so I don't have to deal with the stuff you guys leave in the morning.
I'm pretty
Also-
sure every place complains about Night Crew.
They do.
Every place.
It's true.
And then Night Crew complains about Day Crew. It's just the way it works.
It's true. It really
No,
is.
but like,
Is that
also, what do you
bullshit?
mean what stuff we leave? Because if you're talking like the conditioning type shit, let's be real. That's one person, and that one person can get fucking bent.
I love his mindset on this. That's one person. That one person being our store manager. But
Yeah, but like
fine.
no
It's
one else
fine.
complains about it. Literally no one else.
I love it.
I'm sorry, but this is the case where I'm like, I go with the majority. I do not give a shit if he is the store manager. If no other manager is complaining about it and no customers are complaining about it, it's fine.
Is it though?
It is literally in his mind, in his world, that because this fucking can of beans is like a nanometer out of place, that it's not fine. Sorry, I'm ranting.
So we've
You
got
are.
a few months of pent up
Seriously.
frustration coming out.
Don't get me started.
Listen, do not like.
Anyway,
I will ruin
back
this
on
podcast.
topic. Back on
Take us
topic,
away,
and
then.
back on the topic of Twitch growth. I just want to point out that that content creation and online media growth is so random and luck based that of our friend group, the person with the biggest YouTube channel doesn't do content creation and has one video.
Okay, I would argue that's not random or luck based. Because that one video, Shock made there's a specific quest.
It's
in
also like
Warframe
2
that
minutes
you have
long.
to do. Yeah, but that's good. Like there's a specific quest in Warframe that's not explained well. You don't know how to do it. Like even the wiki's not great. So like it's called the Nada quest. And so Shock, there's no guides on it. He just made one, like a little 2-minute. Go here, listen for this sound, do this thing. Simple, straightforward. Like
Not even any voice or
made-
anything.
yeah, but you didn't need it. Like,
Also, just to preference that, we
That is-
discovered how to do that quest on complete accident. We're just dicking around, and then one of our friends, a guy named Bear, was just like, "Hey, what's this blue thing? I'm gonna scan it with the codex." You scan shit with the codex, scans it, fucking like pop up happens in game. We're just like, "Wait, what? The quest just triggered?" And fucking excuse me.
I mean, but like that's a perfect example of
Luck?
like a good way to think about content. No, it's not luck because people wanted
It's
to know
not
how to
luck.
do that.
Yeah,
People
it's like
wanted to know how to start
economics.
that
You
quest
need
chain.
you need to find the demand.
There wasn't, there's a demand for it. There wasn't any guide for it. And so he made one and people clicked it and viewed it and it's still, it's got like
And to this day, that video
60,000
still,
views at least.
that
Yeah, it's
video
still
still gets a decent chunk
ridiculous.
of views.
I mean, that's how to think about content creation. Find something that either people aren't doing or that you can do well, and then do it. And then if you picked a thing that people want to see and you did it well, then people will watch. Like that's to me, that's the exact opposite of like random or luck based. Like
I was literally like supply and demand. People were like, "How?" Because like even the people who make like content for Warframe were like, "Yeah, we don't really know how to trigger this quest. We're figuring it out and have
people,
like
people didn't know how to start the quest. Like I remember I was looking on the wiki trying to start it and I just couldn't figure it out. And then Shock's like, "Oh, I made a video about it." I'm like, "Oh," and then she explained it perfectly. 2 minutes, there you go. Now you see it. Now you know. Now you can hear it. Like,
And he doesn't make
Fucking
any more
dude.
content. One video.
But like that one video did really well. And it was like a luck based thing. It really was like a supply and demand. It was like people were like, "How the fuck do you do this?" The devs weren't helping. The website was fucking dead. It was just like we found it on fucking accident. Conveniently enough. But like to Bob Ross, it was a happy accident. Like
I'll just imagine if one of us would have made that video.
fucking
It would have been
Like-
worth so much more, you know?
it would have been.
he keeps talking about making stuff someday.
He seems to want to, but he hasn't yet.
I think for Shock and like a lot of us, it's just time because like fucking hell, his job keeps him swamped. For what I can tell, anyway,
It's always a lot of time, and some of it's like enjoyment as well. Like, you play a game to have fun. You don't necessarily play a game to be like, gonna make a video then. They're gonna have to then edit it for however fucking long, and
Yeah, no, like I get what you're saying. Like the quote, the completionist is like we've come full circle. Like the video games have become work. Like,
I actually kind of enjoy the editing, but that's just me.
I do as well. I do it once. I enjoy it once I start. But the starting part is.
I never
Yeah.
get the motivation, which I'm really bad for. And like,
Motivation is
even at the
hard.
moment, I have no motivation to play any game at all.
You just gotta make yourself do it.
That's why this week I haven't been on TeamSpeak or anything. Like I've just not been on. I've not played a single game.
oh, I didn't even know. Like I said, I've been playing fucking Catherine Full Body for the past 2 days. So I've just been on the fucking Switch dicking around.
No, I understand. Like last couple weeks, I haven't had motivation either. It's just I think I just need to go outside and do shit. I know, like you can't.
Yeah.
Quarantine, so I can't really, but
Fucking, it's kicking in.
it kind of gets to you, you know.
Fucking cabin fever.
My
Like,
entire
this ain't
hobby got
cabin fever, this
sidelined,
is
so
like-
I kind of can't.
Yeah, fucking quarantine. This ain't even cabin fever anymore, fam. This is something else entirely.
Yeah, seriously.
Even the shut-ins are like, fucking fam, I need the
Too much.
sun.
I have a window. So, I don't see any more topics on the dock. We could always go back to the last topic from the last podcast, if you want to. If you want to just take us off there, Gojo.
I was just gonna say, sticking on motivation for a minute. Just like I don't know if any of you saw my my Twitter thread of fucking letting shit out,
Which one? I saw several.
and there's the silence.
I don't go on Twitter much. I saw the one about the World of Tanks and the way they're handling.
No,
Yeah,
not
no,
not that one.
No,
I
this was
saw
you
the
retweeting
Discord
like tweets from
post.
2017.
No.
You
It
talking
was
about the fucking
It was
Discord
the
post?
long ass thread. No. All right, none of you seen it. No.
Apparently
Give
I
us the
did miss
TLDR
My
version.
friends don't like me. It's cool. No, we'll move on. So, who wanks the most?
God damn it.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's actually
Oh.
answered that question.
Oh, you did?
Pretty much every day.
I'm looking at
Actually,
Twitter now.
this week is the first time for ages I haven't every day.
That's
Every other
information we
day.
needed.
There you go.
That's
You know,
Very much so information we needed.
I mean, it's,
I love
what,
that's still on the list.
I
it's
know.
whatever. Like, everyone does it at some point.
We really should like continue. Oh, that is a long thread, isn't it?
it is a long thread. Yeah.
You should give us the TLDR, Gojo. Take it away. Because I'm pretty sure none of us actually really use Twitter much.
Too long
We're like
didn't
the-
read. I fucking hate people. And I'm tired of fucking annoying cunts just thinking they can just get away with saying stupid shit.
Okay, so yeah, no,
That's
that
pretty
was
much
that
it.
like little Discord. There was like a little thing you did in Discord talking about something in that vein. I was like, oh, so I'm set them off. What the fuck happened? I didn't go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, what with the Twitter bot that Shot put in the channel?
Yeah, I was
Or
like,
is it Gojo's
fuck.
Bizarre Adventure.
So
Oh, it's
like how he called it that. Had to watch the end.
Oh yeah, because it started off in a completely different way.
It started
Yes.
off when you got like fucking hospitalized, right?
It started off with, I'm not going to use the hashtag itself, but how is Jewish privilege trending? Are people really that cunty that they
Yeah,
don't
that's
think about
it.
our history of slavery and genocide? I'm fucking sick of this dumb shit and being treated as a lesser person because of it. Everyone's the same. And then afterwards, I put Loki ended up snapping in a thread.
Yeah, that's
just-
the thing I was talking about.
We
Oh,
can't hear you, Dirk.
Yeah, like the rest of that thread was just me just
Okay, I'm back.
raging.
Yeah, no, I actually saw the tweet, by the way, Gojo. Just want to say that. Didn't read the thread, saw the tweet.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair though, like I get it. It's just like you see some shit like that, and you're like, "Come on, fam!" Like it, not even like, "Come on, fam." It's just like the fucking brain vein pops at that point. You're just like, "Okay, come on." It's like someone.
It's funny because it didn't even end up carrying on being about that necessarily. Yeah. Fucking. Let me find it so I can add some actual context.
Context is everywhere.
Devil, you want to give us a would you rather while he finds it?
I found it.
Just give like a
Okay.
That timing was frankly incredible.
Good shit.
Yeah, so I started off with that, and then I was like, in games, I'm having to, in air marks, put up with people telling me to go to Auschwitz, telling me they love Hitler, telling me that I shouldn't be alive, I should still be gassed. You know how much I think about that shit and how much it grates on me. I'm tired of fucking dealing with it. It's not just games either. I've dealt with it in everyday life too, and it's just as bad. These are people I don't know. They don't know me either, but they still say that kind of shit to me. I'm sick of it. I really am. It affects me more than it should. I've been sitting on saying this for a while, given everything else going on in the world at the moment, but I can't hold it in any longer. I have to speak now or I never will. Please just be fucking kind to each other. And in the nicest way possible. If you don't like what I'm saying and want to argue that I have nothing to complain about, you can go and fuck yourself. Unfollow me, unsubmit from me, do whatever you have to do, but don't say jack shit to me, because I have to deal with it daily, not you. So yeah. It basically all stemmed from Friday's stream, where me and
I was
Dark,
there.
you know, trying to mark the fucking Tog in a game, just casually chilling, minding our own business, little memeing, and this guy fucking goes, "Oh, Togs, go to Auschwitz. Togs, Jews, Polacks, Gypsies, fucking go to Auschwitz, please." And I'm like, "Fuck off." I just got so sick of it. And
Some people
it
are just
happens to me in
assholes.
so many fucking games. It's not even funny.
Like the what was it, Wreckfest we were playing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some random people just join. Like, I
don't
even
get
know.
it. I honestly don't fucking it. But I'm not gonna rant about it on here. This, yeah.
I definitely
So-
get it. Like, just you fucking nothing's better than like jumping into fucking a lobby on whatever game and just like casual N-word gets dropped and it's just like, all right. It's like, cheers, babe.
There's an entire
These are
subset of the
guys.
internet that
Oh, granted.
What?
Counter argument to that though. Nothing gets them fucking scrambling and when you hit them with a watch your mouth, boy. You say it with some fucking bass in your voice. Fucking, you get them scrambling, boy. You get the casual N-word drop and just watch your mouth, boy. And he's like, oh shit, my bad, fam. Motherfuckers are freaking out. Oh, it's great.
It's like old COD lobbies where they're like fucking 12-year-olds and they're saying it. Like,
yeah. That's the thing.
you're
There's
12 years old.
There's an entire thing on the internet of just like, okay, just say the literal worst thing that comes to your mind.
Why?
And on the one hand, it doesn't really mean anything, but still.
It's still like a shit thing to do.
Yeah.
Like I said, it affects me more than it should, and you know, I kind of need to deal with it better. But I'm just fucking tired of it at the moment, man. It's just, it makes no sense to do it.
I don't.
I know a lot of the time it's fucking Eastern Europeans as well. Like,
There's some.
The Eastern European community
honestly.
on World of Tanks can get a bit salty
Okay,
at times.
on World of Tanks, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Eastern European people in general. Just on World of Tanks, Eastern European people are just generally cunts. And I know that seems really strong to like tar everyone with that brush, but I promise you, 95%, if not a little bit more, cunts.
You honestly cannot go into a game without someone saying some random thing in broken English and just being like, GG boys, we're gonna lose. Every single game.
Yeah. It's like sometimes when I play on NA and like you go on there and then there are just people dropping the M word and like I'm just like, the fuck is this? And then
Yeah.
And then I go on EU and it's like, I fucking hate Jews. I love Hitler. And it's like, the fuck is this? What is wrong with people?
Yeah, people
I
are just
think there's a
trying to
certain
get a
people-
reaction.
I think there's a certain percentage of people that just don't give a fuck about anyone else. Like they just want to be edgy. They want to give a reaction. They just want to spew out things. And I think that's why like people will say whatever seems like the worst around. That's why like you get the N-word and the NA, and you get like shit against Jews in like Europe, because it's like culturally those are like bigger taboos in each respective place. Not that I'm not trying to make any comparisons, just that
Yeah. The funniest part as well of Friday's stream was he said this stuff. I was like, I'm actually Jewish, so if you want to say it again, I'll fucking spark you out, cunt. He didn't say a fucking thing.
Like I said, you fucking catch them on and like they get
stopped.
Like I said, when you catch them on, they fucking scramble, dude. And it's like, it's the funniest shit ever. It's like, oh, you think you hot shit, huh? Don't you? You fucking catch them in it.
there's definitely some people that are just god awful, terrible people, but I think there's a large percentage, especially like on the internet, it's just like kids just want to be edgy and stay, stuff.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't say it, and they just, then when you hit them with like the actual consequences of what they're saying, they're like, no, you're actually. Then it's like, oh, but just backtrack.
No, I didn't completely say all that horrible shit. No, fam, we cool, right?
It just, yeah. They're looking for attention and they want some kind of like affirmation of some kind. That like, even if they say the edgy shit, then they think someone will be there and be like, "Oh yeah, I think the same." Like, nice. No one's gonna say
no.
that. And then when someone calls them out for it, they go, "Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean it. We're cool, right?" And it's like, no, you're just a little cunt. Fuck off.
A lot of people don't understand the difference between like edgy humor and dark humor and just spouting random nonsense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
know.
difference. Yeah, there's a difference between like I because if you took out of context some of the jokes we make and stuff in our group, like we have like I said,
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned before, we have a very dark sense of humor, like but it's never done in a way that it's like it's always done in a context where like we all know we're just joking. We all know where our where
Yeah.
the boundaries lie, and even though like if you pick any topic, you play Cards Against Humanity, we just shoot the shit, you joke about it, but it's done in a relative like a tasteful way where you're not
Being a dick.
I mean, let's face it, if you took most of the cards in Cards Against Humanity and then just took them out of context and said them somewhere random, they're way more offensive than they are in the context of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like genuinely like I hate using the term, but it's like out of context, everything in like Cards Against Humanity can legit get you canceled. Like full stop.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say if you say any topic, then we can find a joke about one person in the group based on that topic.
You pretty much can.
Which is pretty true.
pretty
to be
I
diverse
fair.
mean, are we though?
Not really.
Not really.
Like, let's
It's
call
the
a
token
spade a
joke.
spade. It's like six
No,
whiteys
no,
than me.
Whoa.
You're calling us whiteys?
You got me the
Yeah.
token Jew. You've got Devil the token black. You got Dark the token furry. You have Halo the autist child just in the corner, just like we're trying to keep him calm half the time, just like yeah, focus on your reading or your coloring in or whatever. Just
You gotta fucking
He's the
Don't-
kid sitting in the room
don't
writing math
start-
problems on the walls.
yeah, don't start screeching at us, okay? Just you do you in the corner. Just be good. Shock's the adult of the group,
Oh, really?
Star's the real weeb of the group. ASMR slime sounds.
Star is our link to like the youth these days.
Is he?
He really is.
That's a hell of
Star
a
is
tenuous
like
link.
Star is like stereotypical like weeb college kid, and it's fantastic.
Is
He really is.
Kind of, yeah.
he? Okay.
And then we have TG.
Hella smart as well, by the way. Like
Seriously.
he hides it quite a bit, but he is fucking smart. He outmaths me.
Not very
and, like,
hard.
Oof.
Fam. There's a stereotype for a reason. I'm just saying.
Ooh. You can't be saying that kind of stuff.
It's like I'm smarter than I appear to be half the time.
I think a good chunk of our group is like that. Like we're all like, like I would say above average, but we act like complete other shitheads.
We all have moments of
Unless-
brilliance.
Unless we're building computers.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
And by we, I mean one of us.
Listen to me, you.
One of us.
It was
How
all
long
put
did that take you in the end?
Shut your whore mouth. That's how long it took me.
Was that 24 hours? Was that like a whole day?
It was overtime.
Everything was put together correctly, except for the front panel connectors, because they're fucking tiny and I need new glasses. I have an excuse.
Yo, I've seen his glasses. They're like this thick, and I mean, there's
They're
so many
very
scratches on them. They're not shiny anymore.
Thicker
I
than
have
Gojo,
a
yeah.
reason. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ.
Building a computer is like an hour or two endeavor.
Yeah.
Like it's
Again,
not hard.
I know it's not. Everything was in place. It also didn't help that I had to get to some shit like at the top of the case, and that was a tight squeeze. So a lot of it was just like, I gotta pull this thing out to like, I gotta remount the motherboard to get to this spot. Okay, I did this thing. Now I put it back in. fuck, I need to get back in here and move it again. I need to do the same. Okay, I did. Fuck, I got to move again. So I probably remounted my motherboard like 10 times.
What makes it so funny, right, is we were at work.
Did you not think, like, after the second or third time, like, maybe I shouldn't remount it yet, just in case I need to do something else? In fact,
Listen.
you did it 10 fucking times.
Yeah, no, I was talking to him at work before he built the PC. He's like, okay, I'm getting all my parts in. I'm going to get it built. And he's like, and this was the first day we did the podcast. And I was like, yeah, you going to be ready for the podcast? He's like, yeah, I'm going to try and build my PC and get it ready for the podcast. And I'm like, you're not going to have time to do that. There's no way you're going to have time to do that. You've never built a PC before. And he's like, oh, no, I'll have it done in a couple hours. It's fine. And I said, no. You're going to mount stuff. It's going to be wrong. You're going to take it off. You're going to remount it. It's going to be wrong. You're going to take it off. And you're going to not be able to figure out how to do stuff. Lo and behold, the exact same thing I said happens.
Like, everything was connected correctly. It was just a couple things at the very top of the board I needed to get to. So I had to, like you said, remount, did it, remount, did it, remount, did it, remount. It's like, fuck. Again, like you said, I should have caught it by like the second, third time. Like, maybe I shouldn't mount the board. I should just leave it out. And I kept doing that.
You know what the definition of insanity is?
I was literally just about to say, isn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting
On a
different
somewhat
results?
unrelated tangent.
Does that make
Did you
streamers
guys
insane?
see?
Oh.
Did you guys see the Far Cry 6 trailer?
No,
Yes.
I haven't actually.
No.
I played like Far Cry 3. I don't know if I played 4
Four's
or
okay.
5 or any of that. But it was like the trailer actually makes me want to buy the game. It was fucking insane.
Play 3, didn't
usually
play
pretty good.
4.
Except for
I played
Primal, we
two.
don't talk about Primal.
The Far Cry trailers tend to be pretty fucking banging, to be fair.
But like, I don't know. Like, it actually makes me want to buy the game because it was super cool. Like, it was tense. It was edited well. There was like lots of cool visual moments. Like, story.
No, but like you said, all the trailers seem to be pretty bangers. Even like for fucking, what's the one that came up, the like bright neon fucking vomit one? New Dawn,
5. Oh, no, that was the one after 5 that also no one talks about.
What games are we all excited for? Because there's not a lot.
There's not many.
Aside from like, I was gonna say, aside from Cyberpunk.
I think a lot of people are looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Not necessarily because it's Assassin's Creed or anything, but people are just like, Vikings!
Hey man,
Like,
Vikings.
you
Hey
know.
man, Vikings are hype. Like,
Yeah, they are.
Vikings are hype. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna get it just because fucking Vikings. But
I'm looking forward to
Yes.
WRC 9. Just so I can have Gojo as my co-driver. Which is going to be absolutely just hilarious.
What is that?
it's gonna be great. World Rally Championship
Why do you need a co-driver?
Oh no.
to tell you where to go. About the turns as well. The difficulty of turn, like how sharp it is, how sort of like whether it's a steep curve or not. Hairpins, jumps, hidden dips,
Can't just see that.
ditches.
It's a little hard
No,
to
no,
see at
no.
120 miles an hour.
In rally, because you're going so fast down a literal fucking dirt track, like one car wide, you need to be calling shit out like 2-3 turns in advance.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's fun though.
Like those cooperative style games.
If you would have been in my last stream, you'd know what it is.
I think I threw it up, but I wasn't watching.
Of course you were.
I was busy.
Now Halo was that guy that's like, what's this?
Halo
We need
was
to play
that
Keep
guy.
Talking.
Yeah.
We need to play something like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I feel like the cooperative effort of it. We got pretty good at it. Last we played.
I have to deal with cooperation enough at work. Like, I can come home and I'm like, nah, I'm done. I ain't dealing with you people.
I don't know about you guys, but like Shock and Star and I are all super hyped for Kerbal Space Program 2.
I know, yeah, I know they're super hyped for that.
Like, it'll be like full co-op. You can like build things and
Should be pretty good.
I mean, it might be good.
I mean, very that kind of thing.
There's just not a lot of games that are coming out that I'm really all that excited for.
there's really not. At least not this year. Like, there's a lot of ones that are in development that are cool, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I really hope the rumors are true and fucking Sony's gonna release more of their exclusives on the PC. Like, the big one is Bloodborne. Bloodborne comes to PC. Oh god. That because that game is good.
what about Valorant? I haven't played it yet, but I think we'd all enjoy it.
It looks
I think it's
alright.
fun. Like, it's a shooter. We all like shooters.
Yeah.
We
It
do.
looks like it's got good.
To me, it's literally just like Overwatch shoes with CS:GO, and I'm just like, I don't care.
And I love Overwatch and CS:GO both.
I
He
mean,
says
Overwatch
as
is
he's
al-
wearing an Overwatch hoodie.
I mean, Overwatch is
As he just
fine,
goes,
and
I hate Overwatch. Fucking shit game.
I mean, Overwatch is
Well, they made
fine.
some
and
questionable balance decisions
They
for
have.
a while. There, let's. It's supposed to be better now, but I just
I can't get back into it.
also the game just didn't update much.
Yeah.
Like for a couple years, we got like 3 new heroes on a map, and it's like, okay, that's
it's a
just
little
not
slow.
enough. Yeah.
And Blizzard, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Blitzchung doing these days? What's he up to now? Is he still alive? Like,
Not a clue.
I'm gonna search. I'm gonna look him up. Hang on.
Pretty sure they re-allowed him into the tournaments and shit, but I don't know. The whole thing with Hong Kong right now.
Did he move?
If it's still going, it's kind of fucked.
Blitzchung Hearthstone.
Yeah, no, there's like nothing going on right now. Apparently, there's a rumor floating around the zeitgeist that fucking BB Tag is actually going to get its 3.0 update, apparently, which I hope is true. I want that game to get some more characters. God, that'd be fun.
We need somebody to release something like Star Citizen. If that's actually good, it could be something we could all just get on and.
Oh, actually, have you seen the that new Star Wars game?
Oh, the Dogfighter one?
Yeah.
It looks
I've heard of it.
alright, but I mean, it's like at the same time for me.
Yeah, I still can't make up my mind. Like,
It sounds
I
like
dunno.
Star Wars game, and I need to pick it up because I saw Shock play it. Apparently, it's really good. I want something like
Part of it's
Jedi
like,
Fallen Order, but
fuck yeah,
I need
it's
to
a Star Wars
play
game,
it.
but then most of them have been like, they're really shit.
the last good Star Wars
Battlefront's
game to come
really
out, if we're not counting like the newest one, Jedi Fallen Order, which I haven't played yet. The last
Yeah,
good one was like,
Fallen Order was good to be fair.
is it actually like worth the buy? Like real talk. Like, would you actually go be like?
Depends
yeah,
depends how much it's on sale for.
I think right now I don't think it's on sale.
So-
It's still go for full retail, so $60.
I still have huge nostalgia.
See, I still don't think it's worth 60.
Like I still have huge nostalgia for old Battlefront 2. The game was so
Old
good.
Battlefront,
Yeah.
yeah. Old Battlefront
Like,
was
it
good.
was so good.
The new Battlefront's fucking just everything they could do to make it bad. They did.
You guys, you played it, right? Old Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
I've never played it.
That, like
Actually.
you ever played like the Galactic Conquest mode with like co-op or not co-op, or like you're playing against each other. One person controls like the ships and fleets in one empire, and you do the other. And it's like a little mini strategy where you have like battles over. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Even the campaign was good.
Back in the fucking days, man.
Yeah, really.
Also, like
So
Fallen Order. Last good one was probably what is it with Star Killer Force
Force Unleashed. Those are pretty
I
good.
never actually played it. I love the
God.
Jedi Academy series.
Also, Blitzchung hasn't like tweeted anything since November of 2019,
Ooh.
and he hasn't streamed. He did like something a few days ago,
Okay, so he's not.
so maybe he's not dead.
It's just the Chinese on his account, just thinking.
I'm gonna Google
Need
it.
to make him look like he's alive.
Hang on, I'm gonna Google it. Is Blitzchung still alive?
Does he still have all his organs?
Motherfucker's like in the bunker somewhere. Seeing as how we're on the topic of entertainment, anyone watching anything? I'd imagine
not
not
really.
with this group.
I just finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I watched the entirety of it.
First thing that comes
Brooklyn
up is
Nine-Nine
Blitzchung
is
still alive.
fucking incredible.
It's so good. Have you
I
seen? Have you
love
seen
that
all
series.
of it?
Yeah. So
So
fucking
good.
good.
Like it's got good comedy. It's got good character development. It like tackles social issues in a way that feels natural and doesn't
Yeah.
pat itself on the back. It just is what it is. Like it's like the pinnacle example of how to do a good comedy TV show that also can tackle interesting issues and stuff without being, I don't know what's the word, not presumptuous, but like
Preachy.
preachy. You know, it's
Yeah.
like
It's fucking. I love
it's so
it.
good, and it's just so funny. It's actually hilarious.
Actually, never seen Brooklyn Nine. I heard it. Never watched.
It's so good.
I've never
Um,
watched it.
The Expanse, another really good show.
Expanse. What
Season
is that?
4 just came out. Came out like I don't know, like a few months ago, I think. It's a sci-fi TV show. It's really good. Top 3 sci-fi TV shows all time.
All right.
Other one definitely being like Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
I was never a Star Trek kid, like person growing up.
Okay, I watched a good bit. I don't think I watched all of a lot of the other series, but Deep Space Nine is just it was just so good.
That's Deep
For its
Space
time, for its time, okay,
That's-
it had like I think it was like in the 90s. It had like full on long arcs over seasons of like stuff happening. It kind of like predated a lot of the serialized TV we have now. So it was like back when everything was like episodic. It came out with like super long character arcs and super long stories, and and also yeah, it's just so good.
all right.
So,
I've watched anything in a while.
so yes, after some
Yeah.
Googling, I can't find anything from him after November. So, rip Blitzchung.
So it could be dead.
Could be.
He's dead or fucking just full on off the grid, like full off.
It's a little bit strange.
Like I
It's a
said, he's in
little
like the.
strange.
It's like he's in like the fucking bunker somewhere, just be like, you know what? I'm just wait. Like on occasions, like some, and then immediately proceed to like chuck my burner phone into the fucking furnace.
You see the video that came out of people like being blindfolded, handcuffed, like big groups in China, like they were minority. I think the year.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, it was like somebody had like this video from the top. You see like a whole the blindfolded, handcuffed, being pushed around by.
At which point over the last few years? Because I mean,
Seriously.
it happens pretty often in
Over
China.
the last 10.
So the whole like yeah, people in China don't donate their organs hardly because it's like a cultural thing. But there's all like a lot.
They don't
of,
need to.
Like it's just yeah, it's just
they don't donate their organs willingly.
Yeah.
They
like
get
we
farmed.
there's yeah.
I mean, I'll take a liver at this point, but they get
Hey.
farmed.
Get you one of those protester livers, you know?
Are you actually possible to get a liver transplant? Would that help?
Oh, it would help, yeah.
Are you on like a
Most
waiting list
likely,
for
but-
one or something?
Oh no! I was only joking. Hello.
I didn't know.
Don't
Like,
worry, I'm not being serious about it. Jesus,
You know, Gojo,
Well, of
you could
course
probably
you
get one of
probably don't
those
wanna farm
like
someone
U.S.
to their- I'm
not
protester
that
livers
clo-
now.
I'm not that close to death. Don't worry, it's fine.
yeah, but I was just wondering if you get like a transplant and fix everything or something. I don't know.
Well, potentially I might need one, but
You know
that's
what's
like
funny?
if everything else goes wrong.
For as long as I've known you, this is the longest you've gone without winding up in the hospital. Like
Holy
for the
shit,
whole
God,
time,
niggas.
for the whole time I've known you, it's always been like I'd talk to you like 1 week, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I was in the hospital yesterday," and then like 2 days later, "Oh yeah, I broke this. I broke that. I fell off a trash can." Like,
That could be true. When was the last time I broke something?
I don't know, you broke like a wrist or something a while back.
No, I broke a finger, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know how me and you actually met, kind of, sort of.
What?
Like, then you literally come. Well, I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember he jumped into TeamSpeak one day, and he was talking to like you and Shock, and I swear he said something about like, "Oh yeah, I broke this thing, by the way," and it was just like, "Are you just prone to breaking shit?" And he was like, "Yes, I am."
That was well
was
after
what-
you had met him.
That was when I broke my big toe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Well,
that was,
break
that
so
was the
many
thing.
things.
Oh, I've broken a lot of things. I can go through everything I've broken if you want.
Maybe another time. I think we're
Okay.
probably getting up on the time limit for. It's been a good episode.
Around there.
We didn't really prepare anything. Or
No,
not
we really
much.
didn't.
Kind of did it, but we just talked about things. It was fun.
I love how I'm looking at the doc and I see somebody added one of the topics from today to the doc after we said it. I'm not sure who did that or why they
That
did it.
wasn't me.
I love how
What
who
one?
wanks the most is still just there.
It's just gonna stay
All of
there.
those were there from earlier, by the way.
Yeah, no, they were
Just
all
saying.
there from earlier. I think you're just blind.
I think a good one that we could cover quickly is what's your greatest fear?
Heights.
Is that your only fear? Or have you got like others?
Nobody's got an only fear.
Yeah, I was gonna
And there's
say
a lot of things that's good to be afraid of.
I mean,
Devil's just like a
have,
stone
like-
cold like
I mean, to be completely fair, there's not. Obviously, if I'm like in a life-threatening situation, I'm gonna be like, I might, piss my britches. But like, there's not too much that scares me outside of like heights. I have like legit acrophobia.
except
I
for
cannot
me
climb-
when I come into work at 6 a.m. and he has his headphones on.
Listen, if I'm not paying attention, you sneak up on me.
He
obviously, I'm gonna be like, oh.
spazzed. I mean, like, he freaked out.
I
I didn't even do anything. I just walked up behind him.
He legit walked up like, hey, and I spun around and legit like swung my arm and was like a good like inch from like his neck.
Look,
It was like,
next time you do that, hit me because that's workers' comp. All I'm saying.
like a good inch from his neck. Cause like I was
Don't
on
hold back.
full like reflex mode. I was like spinning around like full force about to like just
Don't break
hit
anything
him
important.
with like my forearm. And was just like, oh, it's you.
Some people startle these.
Oh, would you? Jesus. Well, fucking hell, man.
Speaking of a
Sorry.
Jew, Gojo, what's your greatest fear?
Are we going deep with this or just like
Surface
You
level.
asked the
Surface
question.
level.
So
surface
go deep.
level?
Go deep.
Surface level is heights,
No.
snakes, and I can't swim, so like bodies of water that I can't stand up in. Deep wise, I think failure's a pretty big one. Dying alone. I mean, that one's likely to happen at this point, I'll be honest.
You're going all in with
You'll be
this.
fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nah, you gonna die alone. You'll be in team speaking. All the fucking lads will be around. They'll just be like, just final words as it
Hey,
fades into
Gojo.
oblivion.
Like
Towards
we're
the
all like
light.
70. We cop on for one last ride. I remember the days when we would. What about you, Dari?
Fucking one last podcast recording when like fucking 80.
back when we had that podcast? It was fucking shit. Sorry. Anyway, Doug.
Greatest fear.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't really mind heights that much, but at the same time, I wouldn't really want to jump out of a plane or something. But at the same
It's so
time, I wouldn't
fun.
mind it. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like super deep water for obvious reasons because I don't
What
swim.
if you people are like not swimming?
I don't swim. We've
It's like
been over this.
you, Gojo, Shark. I'm assuming Haley can swim.
He can
okay,
swim.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not good at swimming, but I'm not gonna drown for a while. Like I can get from point A to point B with some effort.
I mean, you can float. That's what I'm
Alright.
saying.
I don't
can
like
float and
cities.
swim.
Like I love cities, but I don't like being in cities. Like it's
We've
just far
noticed.
too crowded.
Is that like a real fear? Because like, we went to Seattle.
Yeah, well, I've been there, but like I don't like being in cities. Like I would
I
never
wouldn't
live
say
in a
that's a
city.
fear. That's more of a dislike.
I'd never live in a city either, but it's not a fear. It's just I prefer the countryside.
Well, it's not even really a preference. I just don't like it's too many people.
Also, it means there's less cunts around. Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so we'll close it out. Probably my greatest. I don't really have like fears of specific things, super much. Like
Not being good at a game. Sorry.
Jesus.
there's plenty of games I'm shit at, which we saw with like Wreckfest
Yeah.
racing. I just never played, but like probably dying before I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, right? Like I want to do, but like dying before I get to do those things, like dying like living a life like regretting all the stuff that I didn't do, only to pass into an eternal uncaring void, never again to walk the earth.
I think everybody kind of has that. I'm pretty sure that's called being alive.
I mean, I'll be honest. At this point, making it sound like I've come really close a lot of times. One or two. I wouldn't say I'm particularly scared of death.
I might be
just-
responsible
Yeah,
for one of those.
I'm not like scared of being dead. It's like I don't know. There's a saying, I forgot who it was from. Like I was dead for billions of years before I was alive. Didn't bother me a bit. It's like, but it's like there's so much I want to do that I don't want to die before I get the chance to do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I want to do too, but like if I was to die tomorrow, then I'd be like, well, one, I wouldn't know anyway, but like if I was asked if I had regrets, as it were, I would just be like, no.
Same. Like everything, like everything I've pretty much done has led me to this point. So like I don't regret it because like I guess we're going on
Nothing you can do to change it.
many world interpretations of it. Like I'll let parallel universe devil fucking handle that shit. Like there's a universe out there where I didn't do this podcast and he's hopefully living his best life. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck parallel universe
Look,
Gojo.
I think 2020 is already established. We are in the parallel universe. This isn't the main. We're in the spin-off series.
Oh, just wait. Give it a few months. Shit's gonna get
Oh
wild.
yeah, wait till the aliens come. Like, also, I
I'm
can't
gonna
believe.
say again, like
Fam, can we talk about aliens? Like,
if we
Maybe next
exist?
podcast. Maybe I think we've been like well over an hour at this point.
So I can't
It's
believe nobody
aliens,
mentioned
bro.
cockroaches when I came up.
can we talk about the
This is gonna
We
water?
can put those on
It's
the
turning
list.
the water. It's turning all the freaking frogs gay.
There is.
So,
Has anyone here actually seen a gay frog?
the 5G mask is turning people gay. So,
Oh,
you know,
no.
it'll give you the Rona too.
please stop.
Gojo, it's funny to joke about unless you actually have to deal with those people. And
Oh
then
no,
it's
we do.
just
The 5G mask things originated in
In the
England,
UK,
by
yeah.
the way. It's well, Liverpool, so you know they're not really English. They're kind of. Speaking of aliens, I mean, you know, Liverpool kind of. Just saying.
Jesus.
Thank you for watching the Youth Podcast. It's been fun, lads.
Goodbye,
Come back
everyone.
next week to talk about
Bye.
aliens and gay frogs.
We're
Maybe
going to hold you
more
to that.
wanking.
To the aliens or the
So-
gay frogs?
Tell us in the comments. Have you ever seen a gay frog?
I haven't.
That's better than tell us in the comments how much you wank. We're a step up from
Hey,
last week, Gojo.
look.
The saddest part is no one fucking commented.
Oh, no, right?
I feel it was bad, man.
Look, I mean,
rate
if
this
if you're into gay
I
frogs,
rate this
that's fine.
podcast 5 stars if you didn't comment.
Ooh.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.